Oh my world, I can't wait to get lost in the leaves, girl. You and I and the bees. I'll be your idol and you my heat, girl. Oh my world, I can't wait to get lost in the leaves.
So today I've decided that I will actually share a video of a Q&A of which I have created myself. Without further ado, let us get into it. It's my favorite time of the day. I enjoy the late afternoons, which is the evening around sunset. My biggest weakness, what is my biggest weakness? Guys, my biggest my biggest weakness is procrastination. I am like such a procrastinator. I am married to the thief of time. Like, I will want to do things and just never get around doing them. Just like this YouTube channel, it took me like over a year and a half to actually start recording from when I created the channel. And you know, I also just, I don't know. I think also it has to do with being a perfectionist when you want to have things in a certain way, but in reality, most of the things that you do in this life are never perfect. I mean, even us as humans aren't as perfect. So what's my biggest strength? I think one thing I love about myself is my determination and my resilience. I just have this thing in me that no matter how many times I fall, no matter how many times I fail, how many times I hurt, I just never want to stop doing it. Like, it's like wanting to do something you love so much. So I want to live life. So I will always try and live life regardless of the situation, the circumstances the living circumstances, of course. But I'll just always try and like fall to pick myself back up, fail to try again, hurt to love again, trust again. So I think that is what I really appreciate about myself in terms of strength. Yeah. Biggest learning experience. I mean, I've had a couple of them, given the fact that I'm like almost on the third floor, guys. I've been through a lot, but I think I would really say my biggest learning experience was the year 2021. It was really one of the toughest years I had to go through. No lie, no cap. It was a nightmare, if anything. And I think I'm still recovering from it, but now I'm in a better space whereby I've forgiven myself. I've like gotten over those failures. I've held myself accountable, and I've really just like chosen to rise up from it like the phoenix. Yes. My idea of a perfect date. Oh, okay. I'm a simple person, so I don't really, dude, I don't believe in somebody bringing the world to you. Like, a simple date for me is really good food, good conversations, a long drive, a bottle of wine somewhere in there. Um, yeah, it's just a matter of starting. Like, if it's a perfect date, it should be a matter of good say, I still want to see you the next time. So yeah, it should really be the conversations and digging deep into each other's brains. I like picking on people's brains. And I'm one person who, I don't know, it's not really one compliment in particular, but I just appreciate it when people like commend me for a good job done, or like great work that I've done. And yeah, it can't be one compliment, but I really appreciate it when people actually notice what I do and they appreciate it and actually commend me for it. Because it's not good having to do a job for somebody and then it's just like Gubengazuti did not make a difference. I mean, say something like Mayusabendile or Wendegashe. Not that it validates everything I've done, but for me, becomes a really good compliment. So yeah. When am I most inspired? I think when I'm in a good space. And also, I am most inspired when I do something good and I actually get commended for it, because now it always makes me want to do better. So yeah. I will go for savory. I love I love sweets and all of that, but I believe in savory in the sense of it's just filling, it's cozy. I feel like it's love because of late I'm enjoying Victini Colomental. I'll always play that song first before I go through the rest of my playlist. And then also just a heads up guys, my playlist is really Afro beats these days. One thing about me that people don't know. I think the people who know me probably just know me from like social circles and all of that. And they probably don't know that I'm actually quite sensitive. Like, I am very sensitive, meaning one thing about me, like a small inconvenience to my feelings, I will cry. Even movies make me cry. Actually, movies make me cry more than people. But also, you guys, now color. Ideally, I'll go for sneakers, but off late, I'll definitely just say Crocs because really they are all I wear. I know it's a disease, but yeah. Sneakers though. Yes, sneakers. I'm a sneakerhead. We all love vintage. We all love a good and nice vintage piece, but I just think it comes with so much frustration finding a piece that is not your size or struggling to find a piece. Yeah, I'll go for new because I know I'll always probably have a size and something easily accessible and yes. In a plane, I'll definitely go for a window seat, babes, and preferably with nobody in the middle seat. It's a lot. It's a lot, actually, if I must say. But one thing that one adventurous thing I've done that comes from the top of my head is actually a trip I had with my girlfriends to Limpopo. That's messy. If you're watching this, you know that was a messy trip, but it was really good. What's inspiring me in life right now? I definitely say my daughter, Maya. Maya Makakula. Yes. We all know a girl's best friend is diamonds. When I should meet a person, whether you introduce yourself or somebody introduces us, it's just feel like it's very important to make eye contact. So if you don't make eye contact with me, it's like, are we connecting or let's move on. At the moment, since I'm just too swamped with schoolwork and stuff, I am not reading anything, but there is a book I'm about to start on that speaks of strategy, business, competition, and yeah, looking forward to that read since I am also crazy about personal development these days. From the top of my head, Rihanna. Otherwise, I'm just a bit out of touch when it comes to fashion these days. Oh, dear child at 19, I really wish you knew that all the things you cared about really didn't matter. Honestly, guys, didn't. I'm not sure if it's a city, but it's definitely a place in Italy, and it is Lake Como. I'd definitely love to go there. Like, um, I'm crazy about Italian cuisine, and I love, love, love my pasta. So definitely pasta. Yeah, love cheesecake. Cheesecake. Not that I want to eat it all the time and all of that, but like if I think of dessert, I'm thinking cheesecake before anything else. What movie made me cry? Guys, I did say I'm sensitive, yeah? And I did say I'm a crier. So a lot of movies make me cry. Like, I will cry, one thing about me. But of late, recently, actually, I watched The Woman King. And that movie made me cry. But just still can't shake my head off from how From Scratch made me cry. Like, it was such I think it was such an intense series. It's a limited series on Netflix. It was so intense. Like, literally, I had it evoke feelings of sadness and then jiggy jiggy, hopefulness. Next thing, I'm happy and I'm crying because I'm happy for them. And then it just gets worse and it even gets worse. And yo, guys, nga podcast really fun. So, yeah. I promise you, you need to watch it. You need to watch. One talent I wish I had. I really wish I was multilingual. Or rather, it was easy for me to learn a new language because, guys, if I say when I say traveling is in my to-do list, it's like the whole list, if anything. So I really wish I just had all of those languages in the bag. Something I don't want to be doing in 10 years. I really don't want to be worrying. Like, I don't, I'm not speaking from a financial perspective or anything. I'm just talking about in general. I don't want to be a worrying person. I don't want to worry about something in the kitchen or like, I just want to wake up in the morning and feel like everything's okay. If it's like anything, it should be an inconvenience. It's not something to really worry about. Um, okay, I'll take this back to my biggest learning experience. I think from that came up a certain part of me where I just realized, good, see, I only have myself. I only have myself to comfort me. I have myself to look up to. I have myself to get things done. And I can't really look up to other people except for seeking advice or getting insight. But it's all up to me, basically. So even now, if I'm sad, I look to myself to comfort me and then I'll get over it. And then maybe I can even get to a point where I tell the next person, because, oh, yeah, I was sad. I was saddened by this A, B, C, D, you know. But I just really feel like everything that has to do with actually anything that affects my feelings, I have myself to cure myself out of it. I've I've always wanted to travel alone, but I just like I'm saying, traveling alone sounds really scary, guys. I watch too many movies, and also when I watch movies, I pay attention. So I'm just afraid that maybe one day I'll travel to Amsterdam and get kidnapped or anything. But I think I want to try it now just to have an experience. And then if it works out, then maybe I can, carry on. But I really do need the traveling alone experience. So yeah, that's done. Okay, guys, that's about it. That's the end of my Q&A. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys got a little insight of who I am as a person. But I'm from the sense in the streets, ne? Because I'm like a street person, nah. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. Please do like this video, please do share it, and then also if you haven't pressed the subscribe button, please subscribe actually. And if you want to get notified every time I post up a new video, please turn on that notification bell, and I will see you next time in my next video. And that's it from me. We out.